Booyah. Y'all see it. What's up again, dudes and dudettes? It's your boy Nicholas Harper, aka Big Nick, and we here talking about, this again. Right here. Expire Atlantis Mega. Big tank. I got two little coils in here floating around. I kind of, rotate as far as using them. I mean, they're real cheap, you know what I'm saying? They're not too expensive, so I'll do a video on cores a little later. But here we go with my MVP 3.0 I taste. You know, blue with the Mega on top of it. I mean, I don't have no complaints about the Mega. I mean, like I said, you got the airflow right here at the bottom, and then you got airflow up here at the top. I mean, you can see it. I prefer. Yeah, see, I got it open now. But I prefer to have the top closed, you know what I'm saying? You're already getting a lot of airflow from the bottom, and at the bottom you got four different holes. So I just prefer to use the bottom. But I'm vaping on my mix sauce. Which way? My Mad Hatter Nightmare. I got it. I told you 100 in my other videos, 120 ml. And I mean, for right now, I can't predict the future, but for right now, I'm just not that dude to be having, bottles and bottles of liquid on deck. You know what I'm saying? I try and order what I know I like and vape that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a I'm about to say a one liquid man, but nah, I like to say I'm about like a 1-2 liquid man. You know what I'm saying? I try and keep it simple. I don't like to have a whole bunch of stuff I'm not able to get to. I understand in due time I'll be able to get to it, but I just like to keep that down. You know what I'm saying? And just try and pick what I think or know I'm like. And if I want to experiment with one. Ooh, I had a burp again. Excuse me. But make sure when I experiment with one, make sure I also order, a liquid that I know, I'm a love on the backside, so I can experiment with one. If I don't like it, I always got my other go-to liquid. That's just my little routine. But to each his own. Everybody got theirs. Now, unless I'm ordering from, Zample Box, Vape Wild, one of them other companies, they send you a bunch of liquid at the same time. That's kind of different, but I usually try and keep my liquid down. And that's just me. That's just my opinion. That's just how that's how I like to roll. But just the Mega, it holds 5 mLs. I think I'm gonna be a tank guy for a while. I don't have no problem with dripping. From what I heard, you could put a couple, about 5 drops in and vape, and 5 more drops in and vape, and I don't know. That really don't, tickle my fancy. I guess. I just like the tanks, man, because you could put whatever liquid in, and you good. Whether it be a 2 ml tank, 3 ml tank, 4 ml tank, 5 ml tank, 7 ml tank, you could just fill it up, and you good for a while. So I prefer that aspect better than constantly let me drip. All right, darn, I'm about to be drip again. Show y'all some. So no, I don't really do it for me. And then you gotta, rebuild your stuff and all them gadgets, and I just like more convenient. You know what I'm saying? That's why people, when it's vaping, they go from make electronic cigarettes to all the different box mods and then all the different tanks. You know what I'm saying? But it's convenient to people because you just, screw this one off, screw on another one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fill it up, but once you fill it up, you're pretty good. All right, let's get this Mega. Just like a little monthly review. I done had it about a month, so a little monthly review. Show y'all, it's still going strong, still ticking. Yeah, still doing its job. Nice. Nice vapor production. And like I said, with my meg sauce I got it 80 VG, 20 PG. I prefer more on the strongly side of the, VG. You know, I don't know. People say PG is the flavor, but I mean, I get tons of flavor too with VG, but it's just my taste bud. So I really not losing nothing. So I'm like, I get flavor with VG, and it produce more vapor, of course. So it's just like a win-win for me. So I prefer the vapor and more vapor, more flavor, and the VG really don't mess up my tanks. Too much VG with some people and they tanks kind of clog them up and mess them up, but I have no problem with it. I mean, I got this at 4.2. I know y'all can't see that, but try and get it again for y'all. The damn button. Yeah, 4.2. Yeah, I got it at 4.2 at 40 watts. So that's not bad. And yeah, I haven't seen a video with this tank in a while because I got my eye sub-ohm tank. Eye sub-ohm tank is a little smaller, and of course it fits my little box mod gadget pretty well, like perfect. It's like 4 mLs, and it was just wonderful, terrific. The iSub tank had no complaints with it, love it. But yeah, I said let me bring my big boy back out and start messing with it. But different tanks, operate different. Like, I mean, this Mega, I'll probably drain my battery a little quicker than my iSub-ohm tank. I mean, just different strokes for different folks. That's why we vape. I mean, you just find what works for you. And my iSub-ohm tank, a nice medium middle ground for me is like, I say 3 volts to 3.4 to like 28 to like 30 watts. That was like a nice medium, produce, great at that, at that level for me with no complaints. But with the big boy tank, I, up it to anywhere from, I say 4 volts to 4.2, what I got it on, to like, 35 to 40 watts. So bigger tank produces a little, need a little more power for them to perform. But I mean, I got no complaints. See if I could crank this up a little bit for you guys. I don't like to go too high. That's why I wanted a 60 watt, because I felt like I was gonna be comfortable with a 60 watt for a while with no, and if I upgrade, it's on my choice, not cause of, my box mod is not performing. And of course everybody love to have pretty much, excuse me, 2 or 3 everything laying around, just in case battery die, somebody steals one, you break one, and while you waiting on another one to come, you still got something to play with, so a function. So here we go. Got him at 45 watts. Whoa. I mean, Mega Man, I don't have no complaints. I mean, some people say it leaks and it's some other issues, but I haven't had no issues with it at all. Whoa, cool. That's the mustache vape. Awesome. Man, this is wonderful. This is terrific. The flavor's great. I mean, this is a big tank. I mean, it's clear. You pretty much can see everything through it. You can see your coil. Like, I mean, this a great tank. I mean, it does everything. I like it because it's a big tank. So when you got a big box mod, or kind of a big box mod, I mean, you're going to want a big tank. That's just normal. You don't have to have it, but, you want it. You know what I'm saying? So, you're like, dang, this is my big boy. Big boy. I mean, it's not the biggest, but 60 watts that's enough for me. I told you, I ain't probably hit 50 once. Oh, I never hit 60. So it's like, for right now, everybody just find out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just find out what best fits y'all. Like, I mean, I know it's some 75 watts up there kind of tempting, 100 watts, 150, 200 watts, but I'm not competing in no cloud chasing contest or nothing. I don't have a whole bunch of friends coming over like, whoa, look what I can do. So it's just me, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and my family. So I ain't trying to impress nobody. So shoot, I just get what's comfortable for me. And I love the setup I got. I mean, I order other tanks in the future, of course, and probably another box mod. But I like the 60 watt. It's pretty cool. Awesome. Couple more pulls. Tons of vapor. Yeah, man, I love this tank, man. That's why you try to do your research, guys. Y'all just do your research, find what y'all think gonna best fit y'all. That's what I do. I don't tell you what's the best. I just say this is good for me. This is perfect for me. To each his own. Gotta be 18. Gotta be 18. 18 or older. That's how we roll. 18 or older. I mean, but I love it. It does everything I needed to do. I recommend, if you're looking for a tank that holds a lot of liquid, this holds 5 mLs. 5 mLs. And if you're like me, you're chilling all day or you want to go all day, you want to be able to fill your tank up and feel comfortable that you're going to have enough juice to last. And I only probably go up through like between 8, depends on, I gotta rephrase, it depends on the liquid. But from what I've been doing lately, I say between 7 and 12 mLs a day. Though I say it depends upon the liquid, if it's too strong, the taste, the flavor, and all of that and so forth. So I don't really go through a lot of liquid a day compared to most experienced vapors that's on my level, which is 11 months, a year, or whatever. So I mean, I think that's a good balance to be at. So that means doing the math, I have to feel it's probably like what twice. You know what I'm saying? Probably twice a day. Probably put a little bit in before I go to bed at night. But it's perfect. I love it. I mean, no burnt taste, no nothing, man. This this Aspire Atlantis Mega Tank is awesome. I love it. I highly recommend y'all go pick it up if you're looking for a future tank to go along with all your other hundreds and hundreds of tanks. Because there's a lot of vapors. They order pretty much all the tanks, everything come out. So if you don't got this one in your collection, go get it. And y'all know who this is again. Nicholas Harper, aka Big Nick. And y'all remember, man, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna keep them coming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember, you know what time it is. Whoa, I can finally see you guys. All right, y'all know, vape all day.